And we begin with breaking news in Irving, where police say one of their officers shot and killed a man. This is a live look at the active scene along the President George Bush Turnpike.
Now, the shooting happened just after 11 this morning, and it was near Las Colinas Boulevard. Since then, traffic has really been backed up. Stacia Wilson is standing by with how you can get around this if this is part of your daily commute.
Yeah, but first to Brittany Moncrief live at the scene. Brittany, what's happening right now?
Well, just behind me is where this shooting took place on the turnpike. As you can see, the ramp is back open, but it had been closed for hours. Not just because of this shooting, but also a major crash that also took place here less than a mile away. We'll show you some video here. That crash happened around 6 this morning, and it involved an 18-wheeler. It caused police to have to shut down the turnpike, backing all the way to I-635 near that on-ramp. There were also 2 officers stationed there when around 11, police say a driver sped through that barricade, leading police on a chase onto the turnpike. Once they couldn't make it any further, police say that the suspect got out of the car holding a knife, and officers demanded that that suspect drop the knife. And then shortly after, police say that suspect turned towards officers, began walking towards those 2 officers, backing one against a vehicle. Now, the police chief tells us that once that suspect got within feet of the officer pulled out his gun and shot several shots at that suspect. Now, that suspect was taken to the hospital where they were later pronounced dead. Now, police tell us that no other people were injured in this shooting. They also say that they're still working to identify the suspect. Now, while the shooting investigation remains here on this site, that crash from earlier this morning has been all cleared. Now, we'll toss it over to Stacia with a closer look at how this is impacting your commute.
All right, thanks so much, Brittany. Yeah, so it has been a messy day along 161 right around LBJ. You can see this backup, looking at it live with Chopper, is extensive. And as the afternoon rush hour has picked up, it's just gotten worse. If you are planning on traveling through this area, we're gonna look at an alternate route. So since they have the ramp around that particular intersection back open, they still have those main lanes closed, though. I'll step out so you can get a better look. So 635, 161, that's the intersection we're looking at. Again, 161 southbound, all those lanes are still shut off at 635. This has been going on since before lunchtime, and before that, as you heard Brittany talking about, you had that 18-wheeler accident really holding things up. Just looking at that location in the Irving area, so it looks like the backup goes almost all the way to Luna Road. And I just want to go ahead and give you another option if you do absolutely have to travel through here. I apologize, a little bit of that got cut off, but I think the best thing to do at this point, you could go ahead and exit Beltline from 161. You're going to avoid all of that traffic. And then if you need to head south, just take MacArthur. It's going to head all the way down south to 161 past all of that traffic. So that is a possible option. I want to go ahead and let you know also, we have a big accident right around the DeSoto area, I-35 east southbound at Daniel-Dale, and look at the backup there. Pretty extensive too. So that's a look at your commute. Be safe as you head out the door. Teresa?
All right, Stacia, thank you. Let's